32 yards of returns per game this year. Butters with the throw, and he did exactly what they did at the end last week. He threw it out of bounds.
Ball be placed at midfield.
Yeah, they're certainly scared of Sosa Maxwell's returning abilities. We saw it last week. We maybe thought it was a save time on the clock, but they're sticking with the same thing. They can't return it if it's in the stands. But the Harbor Monsters will take that, a short field, and start off at midfield right here at the 25-yard line. So certainly an interesting tactic here by the Lunkers.
And so somebody gets a souvenir early in this game from Benna Ford. They provide our footballs. Javante Johnson with the receiver in motion to the near side. Fumble on the handoff, recovered by the Lunkers. Recovered by Daniel Charles. Fumble on the return. Charles recovers. And so they'll get it in excellent field position at the Harbor Monster 23-yard line. First down and 10 in Harbor Monster territory. Tyler Kolka, quarterback. He's got Mackey to his right side, a wideout far side, wing back far side. Now in motion is Matt Rush to the near side. Kolka, quick pass, caught on the near boards and put into the boards, out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. And call it the 21, a gain of 2 on the reception by Rush. There's that quick pass. Second down and 8 now from the 21-yard line. Throwing it out of bounds into the front row. The seats that the late Bob Bucher used to always want, but always wound up in the back of the arena. So incomplete pass. 3rd and 8.
Yeah, that looked like the intended target. Good catch right there by the fan, but big start here for the defense now for the Harbor Monsters.
Hey, maybe that fan's got a future. Snap back to Kolka. Quick pass near side. Rush makes the catch, and a penalty marker thrown late on the play.
They had Devontae Key. He was way ahead of the line of scrimmage before that ball was snapped.
Offside.
The official just had a tough time getting his flag out of the pocket right
penalty.
there.
3rd down.
Indeed, Devontae Key. Now it'll be 3rd down and 13 with the ball at their own 24-yard line. 2 wideouts, including slot near side. 1 wideout far side. Kolka by himself, awaiting the snap. Gets the snap. Throws. Open on the catch is Rush. And he is put into the wood on the near side at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up a 4th down. They pick up 5, and it'll be about 4th down and about 7 to go.
Now we've yet to see Brandon Mackey with the football, but this 4th and pretty medium right here. You'd expect another passing down for the Lunkers.
Slot man in motion, far side for the Lunkers. Pass is caught down inside the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Matt Rush. Rush coming across the field from far side to near side. And with time, Kolka is able to lead him beautifully. The catch inside the 5, and he takes it in along the near boards for the score.
Yeah, Lunkers are fortunate. It looked like Tom Butters maybe had a little bit of the jersey of Lavelle Spruce, but play on and a grit route right there. And right on the money was Tyler Kolka to his receiver, Matt Rush.
So they'll go for a single point after I formation. Behind Kolka is Mackey. Throw, knocked down at the goal line. They were looking for Rush once again. Right on top of them was Trey Wortham. Wortham knocks it away. It's no good. And we're about 3 minutes into the opening quarter. 12. And so let's see what the Harbor Monsters do now. Again, Sosa Maxwell as Butters throws it out of bounds.
Throw-off violation. Throwing team. The ball be placed at midfield. First
Butters
down.
might be getting an invoice from the front office. Yeah. Amount of footballs thrown into the stands. X amount. or Benafort, who provides the footballs. So that's now, I believe, 4 or 5 straight times last week and this week that Butters just threw it out of bounds.
Yeah.
So it's at midfield, 1st and 10. Coming in motion near side. They fake the handoff to Couch. Throwing wide open. Williams caught. Touchdown. Touchdown, Harbor Monsters. Touchdown. Dan the Threat Williams. A 25-yard reception.
Beautiful play call right away. You could see 3 to 4 Lunkers in the backfield thinking Jamal Couch is going to get that jet sweep. Dan Williams ran right by everybody, and Javonte Johnson put it right on the money.
Boy, that play-action fake really did draw in the secondary. And Williams able to make the catch. We are tied at 6 pending the single point after for the Harbor Monsters from the 5-yard line. In motion, Felder doubles back near side. Couch in straight ahead motion near side. Javonte throws, intercepted inside the end zone. Intercepted by Brock Carter. And he is taken down on a tackle by Marcus Sessoms, who doesn't mind playing both ways. So it's no good, and we are tied. Trey Wortham, they throw off, and this one stays, caught at the 5-yard line, heading to the far side of the field with the block, and tackled is Devontae Key, tackled there by Wortham at midfield. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lunkers at the Harbor Monster 24-yard line. I guess Wortham should have just thrown it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Basically. All right, so now tie game 6-6 as we've played almost 5 minutes of this opening quarter. Basically, power I backfield. Now in motion out of the backfield is Rush. Here comes Mackey. Mackey trying to sweep to the right side, and he is put down hard on the play by Trey Wortham.
Trey Wortham came flying off the edge right there for the Harbor Monsters. He met Mackey in the backfield in a very rare, a one-man solo tackle right there against Brandon Mackey.
Yeah, that's not often. A loss of a yard. 2nd down and 11 at the midfield mark as Kolka in pressure, throws it off short, completes to Mackey, breaks one tackle, is then tripped up at the 12 by Dante Mason, and he falls forward to about the 9-yard line. A pickup of 16, they only needed 11, and it's 1st and goal now from the 9-yard line.
There's those short dump passes once again that we talked about early on. Got to keep eyes on Mackey at all times.
Just his 20th reception on the year. Key in motion. Mackey dances right, goes left, and put it on the boards. First to get to him, Brandon Mallory, and then I believe that was Lavelle Spruce right behind. So it'll be 2nd down and goal from the 7-yard line, a pickup of 2. 2nd and goal from the 7. 8:59 to go, first quarter. We are tied 6-6. Now we have a stoppage of the clock.
Timeout, Duluth. Their first of the half.
All right, Duluth takes scrimmage for the snap. Now he backs up a couple of steps. Mackey really more of a wing back on the far side. In motion, near side is Rush. There is the pressure. The throw out of play, incomplete. Looking on the near side for Tom Butters. And covering on the play was Trey Wortham.
Yeah, just a good stand there right there by the Harbor Monsters defense. Pressure in the backfield, and they swallow it up. It looked like a screen pass. You mentioned the tight end Butters.
3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. 6-6 tie. 8.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter here at the deck. Now in motion straight ahead, Ray J. Johnson Sanders. A fumble on the handoff. On the bounce, picked up by Kolka, and he is swarmed over. Marcus Sessoms, I believe. There on the tackle. I think.
Sessoms, and I believe Quintavious Workman is in the backfield as well for the Harbor Monsters.
They lose 5. It is 4th and goal from the 12-yard line. Over the football, Jake Swerple. In motion, rush to the near side. Key also in motion. Pass to Rush at about the 8, and it's taken away from him. Taken away, all the way. Touchdown, apparently, for Trey Wortham. He took it away from Rush. And, yeah, he did not go down. It was ripped away at the 10-yard line.
Well, Matt Rush knew he had to get into the end zone right there on 4th and goal. Dante Mason stood him up, and a great play in the football by Trey Wortham. Just ripped it out of his hands, and it was green grass, and 6 points ahead of him right there for Wortham.
Technically not a fumble, just ripped it away. So the Harbor Monsters will go for 1 on the point after, now with a 12-6 lead. And guess what? Defensive score.
Yeah, we saw 2 last week, another one early on here this week.
Here is Javante. Throws high, out of play. Looking at the back of the end zone against the wall to Quintavious Workman. No good. But Harbor Monsters with the lead, 6:38 to go in the first quarter. There you go. And a souvenir for the youngsters from the playoff game this evening. So it's 12-6. Harbor Monsters with their first lead of the contest. And so far, it's been the Trey Wortham show.
Yeah, Wortham's made some great plays on the defensive end. And, of course, that touchdown right there. Just textbook defensive play by Wortham. He's already got a couple tackles in his name and found the end zone for that touchdown.
A 40-yard run after the yank away. Paging Dr. Yankenpool. There is the throw. Catch on the far side inside the 5. That's Key. Key along the boards. Penalty marker is down. That may be a block in the back by veteran Tom Butters.
Yeah, Butters standing on one knee, just kind of in disbelief. That was one that he just didn't even need to do there.
Illegal block in the back. Return team number 16. That penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal.
Our head
First
referee,
down.
Tyler
Ozarks.
Downs, was all over that one from the start. He saw it, dropped the flag down, and it's going to negate the good return out to about the 20-yard line.
And it's from the spot of the foul, which was the 9-yard line, and it'll go back half the distance. And so they'll mark it down at the 4-yard line. Their own 4, 6:26 remaining opening quarter, 12-6 Duluth. Kolka about a yard deep in the end zone, awaiting the snap from Swerple. Gets it, looking to throw. Quick short pass caught at the 5 and getting upended out to the 10, 11-yard line. Ray J. Johnson Sanders. He wanted a penalty for face mask, didn't get it. So a pickup of 8. And it'll be 2nd down and 2 from their own 12-yard line. Wide out far side. There'll be a wide out now in motion near side. Play action, fake to Mackey. Pass behind Key, off of his hands. Nearly there for the deflection was Dante Mason. By the way, Dante Mason coming into the game tonight, second most tackles in the league, 53.5, with 2 interceptions, 2 sacks, 38.5 solo tackles, 15 assists.
Yeah,
3rd down and 2, sorry.
No, 9.5 total tackles last week for Mason as well.
Yep. Pass over the middle. Caught for a first down by Rush out to about the 18-yard line. A pickup 6 and a 1st and 10 now for the Lunkers. Under 5 minutes remaining opening quarter. A fresh set of downs for Ozarks. So 1st and 10 from their own 18. Mackey to the right of Kolka. They send Russian motion near side. Pass complete to Butters, the tight end. He advances it out. Did he cough it up? He did, but a fortunate bounce of the football for the Lunkers. Devontae Key, they actually picked up a couple of yards on the fumble recovery.
Yeah, that time it was Sosa Maxwell screaming that football loose, so it's early on. You can tell that the Harbor Monsters are keying on the ball carriers of the Lunkers. That's already 2 forced fumbles. Luckily, Devontae Key is right on the money for that one.
It's 2nd and 1 from the Harbor Monsters' 23-yard line. Pickup of 8. Handoff, looking for the room near side. He had blocking with Butters, but coming up to double team him on the tackle was Chai Hill and Sosa Maxwell. He did not get yardage, positive yardage. It is 3rd and 1 from the Harbor Monsters' 23. Wow, stopping Mackey for no gain.
That's a very rare occurrence right here. We've seen him go for -1 and now a no gainer on that previous play.
That might be a flash for Associated Press. They have 3 in the backfield, a wishbone backfield, fumble on the snap. Kolka falls on it, is tackled immediately on the play by Mallory back at the 19-yard line. Oh, they had the old wishbone backfield.
Yeah, the Harbor Monsters just sent more guys that they could block. A huge loss of 8 yards there on 3rd down and 1. Kolka was fortunate to end up on that football. And now a big 4th down and keeping the offense on the field.
4th and 9 from the 19-yard line. Kolka swing pass to Mackey. Mackey got by. No, he did not get by. Maxwell put him into the wood at the 25-yard line, and the ball goes over on.
Yeah, that's the one snippet here in the Arena League. That once they get pushed into the boards, that is where he is down, and a good stop there because a very elusive Brandon Mackey could have gone for 6 there if that was not the case.
So 1st and 10 at the 25 for Duluth. Levante Johnson gets the snap. Pass complete to Couch near side. Spins away from the tackle of Bird, who hangs on and brings down Couch at the 19-yard line. A pickup of 6. So it'll be 2nd and 4 in positive territory at the 19-yard line of the Lunkers. Monsters leading with under 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter, 12-6. Wide out far side. Williams wide out near side. He will go in straight ahead motion. Javante maybe changing the play at the line. Snap back to Javante. Run straight ahead. And he gets past the line of scrimmage and has a first down. First down at the 13-yard line. A pickup of 6. That's just what they needed as he gets a first down. 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. A Big Apple Bagel first down for the Monsters. Hand off on the snap. Straight ahead up the middle. Darius Morrison back on the roster this week. And Demo, somebody threw a late punch. 1 flag down, 2 flags are down. That was at the end of the play. And Demo appeared to take exception to something there, no doubt about it.
Yeah, well, there's a mass of bodies happening right there, and flags are flying. You saw late that one of the Lunkers delivered a blow to one of the Harbor Monsters, but now it's going to be up to the officials to discuss what's going on here.
Demo has rushed for 167 yards and also made 19 tackles. Two-way player, very versatile, Darius Morris and Demo. I'm wondering if we might not have offsetting penalties here, but I don't know. That's a guess.
That might be the case. We got to They got to spot this football, though, because it was after the play.
Yes, it was. All right, let's see what. And so Tyler checking in there with
unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Offense, number 10, his first of the game. 15-yard penalty, second down.
All right, so believe the play went to about the 6 or 7 yard line for a gain of about 6. But Demo whistled for unsportsmanlike conduct. So it'll be first down. And they move the football back to the 21-yard line of the Lunkers. Now the snap back to Javante, lobs one in the end zone, and it's a leaping interception by Jacalen Jackson. That ball a little underthrown, looking into the corner for Couch.
Yeah, pressure coming by Gabe Smith there, and a great catch, an interception by Jacalen Jackson. He had one last week, and this one a big one into the end zone. So Harbor Monsters are trying to double up their lead.
It'll be put at the 5-yard line on the touchback with the interception in the end zone. First and 10 Lunkers at their own 5-yard line. 50 seconds to go in the opening quarter with the Harbor Monsters leading the Lunkers 12-6. So 2 turnovers for the Harbor Monsters offense. Kolka hands off. Mackey's hit at the 1-yard line. He is nailed by Michael Austin Fields, and also blitzing on the play, Lavelle Spruce.
A great play call right there and a great stunt on the defensive line right there. Michael Austin Fields, he mentioned it, blew up the middle. Mackey tried turning back to his left, and he ran into the brick wall of Lavelle Spruce.
So it's back at the 1-yard line. A loss of 4. 2nd and 14. Handoff, tackled in the end zone. Mackey's tackled for a safety. Harbor Monsters defense comes through again, giving them the lead. Yep. Recovered the tackle by Fields. And
everyone's begging for it.
Hey, listen to the crowd. Throw it to me. And he does. Not to me.
Throw-off
and, of course, a throw-off violation.
Ball be placed in midfield.
McAllister, one blocker up front, along with Sessoms. Javante, look to his left. Looks to his left again. Has time. Low throw. Trying to make the grab was Sessoms, but it skipped down off the turf in front of him, incomplete.
Yeah, it was a good play right there by the Lunkers defense. Bottled up the screen pass. Looked like they're trying to get it to KJ Felder, Kevin Felder. But on that kind of scenario right there, you'd hope for your receivers to work back to the football, and that one's just low out of the grasp of Sessoms.
Felder, Couch, Williams, wide to the near side. 2nd down and 10 from the 25. Javante throws it off short. Catch made at the 20. Brought down at the 18-yard line. On the reception was Marcus Sessoms, tackled by Javion McDaniel. Sessoms came into the game 30 catches, 195 yards, and a touchdown. 3rd down and 3. As the snap to Javante, and they were coming on him. They were blitzing. Gabe Smith, along with Craig Travis III, putting a lot of pressure on Javante Johnson.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in the backfield right there. The pass was tipped, I think, by Travis in the backfield. The Harbor Monsters now with a crucial 4th down, trying to get extending their lead. early on in the second quarter.
4th down, 3 yards to go. Morrison just to the right in the backfield of Johnson. Williams from the slot near side. Quick pitch goes to Demo, breaks 2 tackles, and is close to the first down. Nope. Looked like it's going to be shy by about a foot. Just outside the 15-yard line. Call it the 16, and it'll be over on downs. Morrison gets 2, but needed 3. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Lunkers at their own 16-yard line. Yeah. And helping the officials who always need the assistance, Jadarius Bird.
Yeah, it was a great effort right there, but just tripped up. It was a good open field tackle by number 21, Daniel Charles, bringing down the heavy ball carrier in Darius Morrison.
It looked like Demo might have been thrown for a
The
loss.
ruling on the field of the runner being short of the line to gain is upheld. 1st down, Ozarks.
All right. So it's 1st and 10 officially at their own 16-yard line. We have gone through 2 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Monsters leading the Lunkers 14-6. From the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. I formation. Kolka with Mackey behind him. Kolka to throw. Throws near side. Key makes the catch at the 21 and turns towards the inside and is brought down at midfield on the play by Trey Wortham.
Yeah, that was a good job there by Kolka, hanging in the pocket with pressure collapsing into him, but he delivered a great ball to Devontae Key. He had 10 receptions last week for 42 yards.
All right, 2nd down and 1 from midfield. The Lunkers going from right to left. Kolka with Mackey to his right side. Rush is now in motion, circling around to the far side. There is a quarterback draw for Kolka, brought down from behind at about the 21-yard line. And the tackle by Duran Sosa Maxwell.
Duluth Harbor Monsters player number 7 has changed jerseys. He is now number 4.
Okay. So Lavelle Spruce is now wearing number 4. Thank you, Tyler, for that. Tyler Downs. Snap back to Kolka. Has time. Over the middle. Dropped. It would have been a gain of a yard had he held on to it. The pass to Ray J. Johnson Sanders. So it'll be 2nd down and 1 yard to go. Yeah, they were just looking. Now it's 2nd down and 11 from the 21 of the Harbor Monsters. Two wideouts near side with one in the slot. Kolka has Key open along the near boards. Tripped up at the 10, falls forward to about the 7-yard line. Tripped up on the play by Dante Mason.
Yeah, there's Key once again. It was that quick out. Kolka has it. Boom. Just a quick pass there. Let his receiver make the play, and he did right there on the 3rd down and long.
Pickup of 12, 1st and goal from the 9-yard line of Duluth. Kolka gives it off to Mackey. Finds a little seam up the middle, but not a lot of yards after contact there as they mark him down at the 8-yard line. He picks up 1.
Yeah, great tackle there by Dante Mason. Went right through below the kneecaps of Mackey, and that's about the only way you can bring him down with a solo tackle.
2nd down and 9 from the 8. Under 10 minutes for the second quarter. Quick pass out to the far side. Key, and he advances the ball down to about the 7-yard line. Maxwell on the tackle for the Harbor Monsters. He picks up just a yard. You talk about a short passing game. they're getting it with nickels and dimes so far. Johnson Sanders with the catch, a correction on that. 3rd and goal from the 7. Wide out far side, now parallel wide out key to the far side. Throws, completes it to Butters. Butters hit at the 3, falls forward to about the 2, maybe inside to the 1. First contact by Trey Wortham, and then finishing up the play was Barron Mallory. It's full with Butters, the fullback, in the wishbone. And they got offsides, and coming across early was Michael Austin Fields. And they got him with a little change in the cadence.
Yeah, it looked like there was no intention to snap that football for Ozarks.
Half the distance to the goal, 4th down.
So it's now 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. Ball is at the 1.
And Dante Mason's losing his mind right now because they're huddling, and that's not allowed unless there's a timeout called, but we're going to say play on.
Yeah, huddles are not allowed unless you take a timeout. 4th and goal from the 1. Back to the wishbone. Kolka gets the snap, and he falls down and loses back to the 7-yard line. Tackled, firing right through there. Firing to get him and knock him down was Barron Mallory. And it'll go over on downs.
Well, now that's the second time we've seen that same formation for the Lunkers, and they're 0 for 2 on that. Harbor Monsters blew it up from the start. Kolka lost his footing, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Just under 9 minutes to go.
A loss of 4 on the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 Harbor Monsters at their own 5-yard line. Once again, credit the Harbor Monster defense. Coming up with a big play. Javante Johnson down to our left. Wide out to the near side. And there goes Felder in the slot near side. Javante throwing deep. Down for looking and off the hands of Workman. Oh my! It was there. Right off the fingertips. A fly pattern down the near hash marks to Quintavious Workman. And oh, so close.
It was put right on the money. Javante with all day long to throw it. Workman sprinting, kind of lost his footing, and with the running out of real estate, you could see he fell into the pads right there, probably in the back of his mind as he was trying to make that grab.
He had a couple of yards on McDaniel defensively. There's a pass. I'm not sure who it was intended to. Diving effort for the interception by Brock Carter, but could not come up with it. So that 2nd and 10 play now becomes 3rd and 10 from their own 5-yard line.
Well, early on, we thought this was going to be an offensive shootout, but ever since then, the defenses have just taken a big, major stand so far.
Wise guys with the lead halfway through the 2nd quarter down in Hot Springs. Rolling to the near side. Javante, short pass off the hands of Kevin Felder. Incomplete. And this is going to be a surrender back at their own 7.
Duluth has elected to surrender. The ball will be placed at the 15-yard line.
It's like I'm playing a card game. Snap back to Kolka. Throwing long. He's looking deep and overthrows a similar fly pattern down the near hash marks for Devontae Key. Pass overthrown. Key really didn't have a good shot at it. Covering on the play, Trey Wortham.
And just like another thing to keep an eye on, I know nothing happened. There was no sack, no completion there, but Kolka again ended up on his backside. And it just could be the mind games the Harbor Monsters are playing. That can wear on a quarterback, especially as this game goes on.
14-6 Duluth, 6:20 to go, 2nd quarter. The clock is running. Rush in motion around circular to the far side. Winds up in the slot. And again, quick pressure on Kolka. The pressure put on him by Shai Hill. Now, with the football and taking it into the end zone is Barron Mallory. But there is a penalty marker down on the play. I'm not sure what happened.
Let's see it.
It hit the very top of the board. Oh, that's an alert play by Mallory. It hit the very top of the board, and he returns it along the far boards for the apparent touchdown, but let's wait. Boy, heavens, that...
And it could have been a fumble here, too. Great play.
And he had to fight the fans in the owner's box across the way.
The fan is okay, too.
And Brent is going, the owner saying, go, go! Now that
touched it before Mallory did there. It's pretty bang, you can see in the replay.
He came up with it at about the 20 to 6. Now you got a power I formation, handoff. Here is Couch, a tailback handoff, and he takes it down to about the 17-yard line. He picks up 3.
And there's certainly no love lost between these two teams between last week and now tonight. Everything on the line, trying to win in advance. Things are starting to get a little chippy.
2nd down 7 from the Ozarks 17-yard line. Each team has 2 timeouts remaining in this half. Play clock down to 7. Javante ready. Now he throws complete far side to Shy Hill. And is it picked off? Coming away with the ball is Gabe Smith, who we see in our screen. And they're going to call it an interception. And a challenge flag thrown out by
They call it a catch and a fumble.
Recovered by the Ozarks. First down.
In my opinion, it looked like Shy Hill made no football move right there. It was as he was trying to secure the ball, and it was a helmet right on the football as soon as he caught it, and it got jarred loose.
He makes the catch at the 15. Gets hit immediately. He didn't have possession.
No, it still looked like he was bobbling. It was a great play by number 21, Daniel Charles. But I think, and immediately Tony O'Neill threw that red challenge flag before the officials even finished their call.
Yeah. After review, the ruling on the field is an incomplete pass.
All right.
It'll be 3rd down.
I think that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, there's no football move made. He was still bobbling the ball. It was a great play there by Charles. Let's not negate that, but just a little too quickly there for that to be a catch.
Well, he had it and got hit simultaneously. Had no chance to make a football move with possession. So it's 3rd and 7 for the Monsters from the Lunkers 17-yard line. Just over 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. In motion, slot far side is Couch. Here is Javante. Pass deflected, incomplete. Deflected on the pressure by defensive lineman Gabe Smith. Bringing up a 4th down. Suddenly both defenses are really taking control.
Yeah, within the first 4 minutes of the game, it was 2 offensive scores, bang, but since then, we've only seen defense.
Williams wide out. Couch will be slot now. Williams in motion, parallel near side, doubles back to the far side. Couch in motion to the slot. Waiting to throw Javante. Has all the time in the world. Now he's going to run. Gets past the line of scrimmage, and he has a first down. He has a first down at the 9-yard line. Needed 7. They got 8.
The veteran quarterback play right there by Javante Johnson. His center, Travis Whitlock, said just run it, and he did exactly that. Got to the sticks now. Big 1st and goal coming up for the Harbor Monsters.
I was just about to say run it, because he had nothing but green space ahead of him. 1st and goal now from the 10. Handoff Felder. He is hit immediately and is brought down just inside the 10-yard line. Tackled on the play by Daniel Charles.
Charles is putting together a great defensive performance so far for the Lunkers, trying to keep this a one-score game.
No gain for Felder. 2nd and goal from the 10. 3 wideouts far side. Javante rolls, throws off near side to McAllister, breaks the tackle and gets it down to about the 1-yard line. Broke the tackle of Brock Carter and just shy of the end zone, bringing up a 3rd and goal from about the 1.
Well, Darian McAllister is known for his power and size right there, but he's a little nimble. You could see that little move right there. Now you see me, now you don't. And got a huge down inside the 1 now for the Harbor Monsters.
The Mac attack picked up 9. 3rd and goal from the 1. Power I formation, including the quarterback, Javante, and we have a timeout.
Timeout, Ozarks. Their 2nd of the half.
As you heard, wing back on the near side is Hill. He goes in motion. Now setting up for the block is Hill. Pitch to Couch, breaks a tackle, touchdown! Touchdown, Harbor Monsters. Penalty marker thrown after Couch took it into the end zone. So let's hold your horses, Babalooey.
Yeah, Craig Travis III without his helmet right now. It was Chai Hill on the block.
Holding, offense, number 44. 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
Hold, call on Travis Whitlock. So it'll be 3rd and goal, but that's going to go back to the 11-yard line, a loss of 10 on that penalty. 3rd and goal from the 11. Jamal Couch doing what he has done so well this year in short-yarded situations near the goal line. Now Felder is in motion, slot far side, as Javante runs to the near side, throws wide open, caught, goal line, touchdown! Marcus Sessoms! Marcus Sessoms with his 7th receiving touchdown of the year. Wide open far corner.
Well, you could see that was all Javante Johnson making that play with his feet. Sessoms just leaked out in that backside, and he was all by himself for the score, extending the lead for the Harbor Monsters.
With exactly 2 minutes to go, so they'll go for the single point after here, and then we will get the 2-minute warning. Javante with Williams wide near side going in motion. Javante throws, caught for the point after. Dan Williams gets the point after. So with 2 minutes to go in the second quarter,
the 2-minute
Harbor
timeout.
Monsters lead 21-6. Time for the 2-minute drive in 8 plays. The 11-yard touchdown catch by Marcus Sessoms, and then Dan Williams got the point after. They lead 21-6. The throw off caught inside the 5, up to the 10 to the 15. Tripped up across the 15 is Devontae Key, and they'll start this drive at their own 16-yard line, 1st and 10. But again, a scoring drive set up by a defensive play.
Yeah, probably the biggest heads-up play we've seen all season. It can't happen on the bigger stage in the playoffs. Ball off the boards. It's a live football, and Barron Mallory came away with the INT to set up that scoring drive for the Harbor Monsters.
All right, now remember, the clock does stop on incomplete passes the rest of this quarter. I formation. There's a penalty marker. Harbor Monsters were offside. Incomplete pass on a pass to the far side. And another ball out to...
Offside.
Yep.
Defense, number 33. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
So it'll be now 1st down and 5 from the Lunkers' 21-yard line. Again, backs in an eye, wideouts far and near, low snap. Having trouble coming up with it, picking it off, down the near side to the 5, into the end zone, touchdown, Trey Wortham! Trey Wortham, penalty marker thrown after what appears to be either a celebration or confrontation in the end zone.
Michael Austin Fields just absolutely drilled Jake Swerple, the center, trying to make a play in the end zone. It was after the score. You can see it right here. Certainly going to be an unsportsmanlike.
There.
The result of the play is an interception for a touchdown. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct foul.
In motion will be Williams, slot far side. Snap to Javante, lobbing one to the corner, and it's picked off in the corner and tackled at the 2-yard line after the interception by Ja'Kalen Jackson. And things are getting chippier by the moment. Straight away throw. Key from the goal line. Comes to the near side across the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, and is brought down as he crosses the 25-yard line by Darius Morrison. But it'll be good field position for the Lunkers. First down, 10 yards to go. The ball will be at the Harbor Monster. Well, wait, because they got to run off the 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Or half the distance.
It's going to be first and goal right away.
Yep. It'll be first and goal from the 8 because of the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Harbor Monsters' last touchdown. Backs in an eye, wideouts left and right. Kolka throws and throws it out of play. And the race is on by the youngsters. Can I get you something, young man? Yes, one order of a Bena football, please. Thank you. Second and goal, and again the clock stops with 1:31 to go from the Harbor Monster 8-yard line. Rush in motion, giving them 3 wideouts far side. The pass caught at the 6. Rush hit immediately, and a penalty marker is down. The tackle put him into the down marker across the way, and a penalty marker was thrown immediately. Now, I don't know if the defender can help putting, let's see.
I think it's going to be Baron Mallory.
It may be.
Well, yeah, but 24 got involved with the play as well, but they're always going to see the reaction or the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he grabs Mallory as he's trying to make a play, so he did not take any sort of.
Maxwell was the first, then Mallory came, and that drew the flag. Third down on the down marker. Third and goal from the 5. That's where that last play ended. Key in motion to the far side. Here is Kolka. Throws incomplete, broken up by Maxwell. Key had it, but Maxwell jarred it loose with the tackle at the 5-yard line, and Key is shaken up on the play. Clock stopped with 1:20 to go in the second quarter. Harbor Monsters lead 27-6.
Timeout on the field for an injury to an offensive player.
Injury timeout, courtesy of our friends at Orthopedic Associates. Thank you very much for keeping our Harbor Monsters.
And a reminder, those of you listening on radio in the Twin Ports, you're listening to WEBC 106.5 FM, 560 AM, Duluth Superior, and online at northlandfan.com. And remember, the playoffs continue. Whoever wins this one will be playing next week. Right now, it certainly looks good for the Monsters, but a lot of football left in this one. And Fan Club, FANCLB, the official social media headquarters for the Harbor Monsters and the Arena League. Fourth and goal from the 5. Fourth down and goal. Rush in motion far side. Sharp in motion near side. There is Hoka, throws at the goal line. Key, and he is hit but he turns inside of Mallory and takes it in for the touchdown. Was it Sanders or Key? Well, Sanders is 8, Key is 9, and it is Johnson Sanders.
A much-needed score right there for the Lunkers to try and get this into striking distance for the half. And see with the minute 12 to go, and they will receive the second half kickoff.
They will go for 2 with the ball at the 10-yard line. Trailing now 27-12, trailing by 15. Kolka gets the snap, throws, and nobody in the direction of the near corner. Nobody in a red jersey. Nobody even in a yellow jersey. Butters, and he throws it to his own bench across the way.
Throw-off violation. Throwing team number 16. Ball will be placed at midfield. First down.
Butters might be setting a personal record for penalty yardage in a game.
Yeah, it's 25 for each throw-off. So, and
wow.
And the fans rained down at the booze because they wanted that one into the stands rather than his own bench.
All right. 1:13 remaining. Couch wide near side. Slot near side is Workman. There is Williams in motion far side. Javante's got to get rid of it in the general direction of Sessoms across the way, who was covered on the play by a Daniel Charles. Stops the clock, 2nd and 10 at the 25 with 1:08 remaining. 27-12, Duluth leading Ozarks. 3 wideouts far side. With Williams, he'll be the man in motion to give them triple receivers across the way. Now in motion to the near side. Goes one of those 3. There's Javante. Goes far side, comes near side, throws it off short, complete to McAllister, the tight end. And he picks up about 7 or 8 down to the 18-yard line. He gets 7. The Mac attack. And so it is at the 18-yard line, 3rd down, 3 yards to go with 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Workman, motion near side. Now here's a throw into the end zone. Workman with the catch, and he's in for the touchdown. He was hit by Brock Carter, but he twisted inside. No, they're going to say he's down at the line.
Timeout, Duluth.
I don't think he went down here. I don't know, since they blew the play dead. Oh, his backside did touch. Yep. Great call by the official right there. You're all over it.
Yeah, he was down on contact at the 1-yard line of Javante. Now he kind of repositions behind Javante. Gets the handoff. He's got a blocker, and he's in for the touchdown. Demo with the block that allowed him to take him into the end zone for the touchdown. Touchdown, Harbor Monsters. Touchdown, Jamal Couch. That is his 9th rushing touchdown of the year. He was 4th in the league in that category. Not bad for a guy who has reputation of being a receiver.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't think they realized how talented he is as a football runner in the backfield until about midway through the season, too.
Single point after on the conversion attempt now from the 5-yard line with 23 seconds to go here in the second quarter. So they're going to go for 2 here, which would be a 13-point lead if they get the 2 points. Couch in motion. Yo-yo's back near side. Straight ahead motion. Workman near side. Javante looking to run perhaps. No. Throws. Tipped away. Tipped out of bounds. Double tip there. A double doink by the secondary for the Lunkers. No good. And so with 20. And here comes Dante. Key from the 3, 5 to the 10, 15, and brought down by Sosa Maxwell. Now a late penalty marker is thrown. Butters winds up without his helmet.
I think they're going to get Whitlock on that penalty marker. A little extra after the whistle was downed for Butters.
And again, you see both head coaches down there.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct foul. Return team number 44. That's his first of the game. 15 yards will be added to the end of the run. First down.
Kolka with Mackey behind him. Throws. Caught by Johnson Sanders. Can't get much after the catch. Tackled at the 10-yard line by Demo.
Timeout. Ozarks. Their third and final
Final
timeout of the half.
timeout. 2nd and 6 from the 10. Kolka with time. Throws high and out of play. Stops the clock with 3 seconds. Kolka quickly throws it high, trying to lob it in the end zone. Is it caught? It is caught, and the receiver goes over the boards, and it goes as a touchdown. All right, they're going to go for 2. Here is Hoka. Throws. A leaping catch over the board. He goes, and it's good. The catch by Sharp. Vernon Sharp.
That is the end of the first half.
It looks like that is, that's Kolka's philosophy. Throw it to where the defender can't get.
Yeah. And it's paid off on back-to-back plays right there. I think it might have been Kendrick Payne.
It was, yeah.
Who
started the year as their quarterback.
May have came out as he hit the ground, but
and here comes the throw. Now the lights come on. Key from the 8 to the 10, brought down at the 15-yard line. Tackled on the play by Marcus Sessoms. So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line to start this drive, trailing by 13 points. Trailed by as many as 21 points in the second quarter. All right, 2 wideouts to the far side. That's Key and Matt Rush. Rush will go in motion. Mackey to the left side of Tyler Kolka, who gets the snap, gives it off to Mackey. Mackey breaks one, is taken down on a low tackle by Wortham, and that's how you got to take him down.
yeah, you can't go up high with him. He's only standing at a generous 5'7". He's a slippery running back and a powerful and very shifty as well. Got to go low if you want to bring him down.
It'll be 2nd down and 2 from the 23-yard line. Now they have basically an I formation. They send the tailback rush in motion to the far side. And a pass off to Mackey short. Mackey gets by one, breaks another tackle, but it throws him off balance. He lost his balance with Lavelle Spruce getting a piece of him, but he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line, and that is a 13-yard first down. 1st and 10, 1st and goal from the 10. Oh, wide open in the end zone was Rush, and Kolka airmailed one over him out of play in the end zone down to our right. Ew.
Yeah, Harbor Monsters caught a break right there. Rush had nobody way behind the defense right there. Kolka is certainly kicking himself for that one. But early on, you could see the coaching staff of Ozarks getting their football to their dynamic playmaker and Brandon Mackey.
The running game wasn't working, so get him involved in the passing game. There's Mackey again, and he is knocked down near the 5-yard line. First contact from Dante Mason, and then eventually brought down there. Yeah, Mason on the tackle, knocked him off balance. and tackled by Spruce. Ball is at the 6. 3rd down and goal after a gain of 4 from the 6-yard line. Rush will be in motion far side. Also in motion from the near side is Key. Back to throw Kolka. Kolka is hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Hit on the play by Shai Hill. Have not called his name a lot tonight.
No, we haven't, but hopefully he can start to heat up in the second half. He had a major impact in the game just a week ago, and just another quarterback pressure and a hit on the quarterback for Kolka, and a huge 4th down coming up.
4th and goal from the 6. Mackey to the left side of Kolka. Rush will be in motion to the slot near side. Key's already wide to the near side. Kolka getting the pressure over to Mackey. Mackey gets one block, but then getting him and hanging on to slow him down was Dante Mason, and then finishing up the tackle was Trey Wortham, and it goes over on downs. That's a big stop by the Harbor Monster defense.
Bend, don't break right there, and a great stop by the Harbor Monsters. You mentioned it. It was 2 big plays by Mackey to start off the drive. When we got down in distance, the Harbor Monsters stepped up in a big way and forced a turnover on downs.
Actually, a loss of a yard. It's at the 7-yard line of the Monsters. 1st and 10. 2 wideouts far side, 1 near side. Javante from the end zone with time, now forced out of the pocket, throws it off short to Sessoms. Sessoms gets a 1st down out to the 19-yard line. The guy kind of called under the radar, really not under the radar anymore. Well, they put it down at the 18, a gain of 11, 1st and 10 from the 18. Javante sends a man in motion. 3 wideouts on the near side now. Javante fires. Caught by Sessoms. And he is brought down immediately at about the 23-yard line. Tackled by Jacqueline Jackson.
I like what the Harbor Monsters are doing right here. They're not trying to get points in bunches here. Taking just intermediate routes and taking what the defense gives them right there.
2nd down and 6 now from the 22, their own 22-yard line. Here's a handoff. Couch on the jet sweep, and it was snuffed out by Jadarius Bird. Well, they had that play. They were waiting for that play. And Bird takes Couch down, and a loss on the play of 4. And it'll be 3rd down and 10 from the Harbor Monsters' 19-yard line. 3rd down and 10. Javante Johnson, quick fires, caught for a 1st down to the 15, to the 10, down to the 5-yard line. On the catch by Quintavious Workman. This is the most that he's been involved in the offense since he was signed as a free agent.
Yeah, and he's came up huge so far for this offense. Now here comes a heavy formation. And Shai Hill, Michael Austin Fields will enter the game. But, yeah, it was a great catch, and I think the only thing that held him up from the end zone was his undershirt right there.
Yep. It stretched out quite a bit. Lycra can be a miracle fabric. A 13-yard gain on the play. 1st and goal from the 6. They have 3 up on the line, a wing back and a blocking back. There is Couch, and he is hit and cannot break free. He is thrown for a loss. First to hit him was Daniel Charles, and then coming over was Javian McDaniel to finish him up.
Yeah, they've certainly bottled up Jamal Couch. I mean, we mentioned he's got 9 rushing touchdowns on the season, and they did not want to see another one right there.
Well, maybe it's time to get him into the passing game.
I agree. He's yet to have a reception, I think, tonight.
Yeah. All right, 3 wideouts, 2 on the far side. Johnson alone in the backfield. The snap from Whitlock. Javante throws. Caught. Down to the 4-yard line is Sessoms. down to the 4-yard line. He picked up 2 on it, and it'll be 3rd and goal from the 4-yard line.
Already the 3rd catch in this drive for Sessoms, and he became the safety blanket basically now for Javante Johnson.
2 wideouts far side. Back to throw, Javante rolls far side. Now he throws into the end zone, missed connections. The throw wide in the far corner of the end zone for Jamal Couch. Well, at least they were getting him involved in the passing game there. 4th and goal coming up, though. Well, the Lunkers just had 4th and goal from the 6 and couldn't convert. 4th and goal from the 4 here for the Harbor Monsters. Williams wide near side. Javante maybe getting a play, and they're going to take a timeout.
Duluth, their first of the half.
Yeah. Coach Clark, the offensive coordinator, looked like he was side. Javante. The play clock down to 10. From the 4, 4th and goal. Javante looking to throw. Has time. A helmet is loose. Caught in the end zone. McAllister, touchdown. Gabe Smith lost his helmet for the Lunkers, but McAllister getting his 26th catch of the year and his 6th touchdown.
Yeah, because Javante can't run it since it's inside the 5, just trying to buy time. But how about Travis Whitlock just freeing his quarterback up? And Ladarian McAllister found the weak spot in the zone and ends up for 6.
No penalty marker was thrown with the loose helmet. So they're going to go for 2, the Monsters are, leading 39-20. Back now to Javante on the snap. Runs straight up and now throws. Oh, it tipped away from McAllister. I believe Daniel Charles got a piece of it to tip it wide. So it's no good. From Trey Wortham down to our right. And that should be Key. Has been returning them all this evening. The throw does bounce just inside the 10. A couple of bounces. Key comes up with it and doesn't get much on the return. Maybe about 5 yards on the return. And Marcus Sessoms, Mr. Do-It-All, is there for the tackle.
Yeah, you mentioned kind of unsung hero right now. He had 3 catches on the previous drive and then came down with a tackle right there. But it was kind of interesting. It looked like Jadarius Bird maybe almost touched that ball as it was coming down and hit the turf. But good return there by Key to get something.
So it's at their own 7, 1st and 10, with 6 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Mackey is lined up behind quarterback Tyler Kulka, down to our left. Wideouts left and right. Low snap, but Kulka has it. Swing pass to Mackey on the near side. Mackey to the 10, look out to the 20, to the 25, into Harbor Monster territory. He gets by a near tackle, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. A little swing pass to Mackey. There he goes. A chance to put him into the wood there was Mallory, but he couldn't get a grip on him, and that's how Mackey has run the football this whole year. See? Mm-hmm. Couldn't really get a hold of him. So a little 43-yard reception. Wow. So after the 43 yards, 8 plays for the Monsters, 43 yards, 1 play for the Lunkers. They're going for 1. Kulka. And that's going to be pass interference. The pass was going, I believe, for Key in the far corner, and he was shoved down by Trey Wortham.
Pass interference.
No, that was for
Defense,
Sharp.
Number 24. Since the foul happened in the end zone, the ball will be placed at the 1-yard line.
So they'll put the ball at the 1. Single point after, though.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure what Wortham was thinking there.
Yeah, I don't know if he thought the ball is uncatchable, but you can't just hit the receiver as the ball's in the air. Just a bad break right there. and kind of just lost his head a little bit on that play.
It's a 13-point game. This could make it a 12-point game if they cash in on the single point after. They've got 3 up on the line. They have a wishbone backfield again. Butters is the fullback in the set. Pitched Mackey. It goes through his arms into Key's arms across the way. And Key got absolutely hammered.
Hammer, he got clobbered too. You could say whatever you want right there. A great play by the Harbor Monsters.
38-24 down in Hot Springs. Butters the throw. Oh my goodness, he keeps it in play. On a bounce. Breaking 1 tackle 5 to the 10. Getting slowed up is Maxwell, still on his feet up to about the 14-yard line. Butters finally is the one that brings him down. And as Bruffett retreats to the end zone down below. There's Javante lobbing a pass, and it was intended for Jamal Couch along the far boards. I don't know if he knew it was coming. He was covered by Jadarius Bird.
Yeah, it looked like Couch wanted up the seam. Javante went back shoulder right there. Trying to reminisce a little bit of Jordy Nelson from Aaron Rodgers, but the connection was not there.
Now it's 2nd down and 10. Monsters' own 14-yard line. 3 wideouts far side. And a pass going down to his knees to make the catch across the way at the 18-yard line is Jamal Couch. Picks up 4. 3rd down and about 6 to go with the ball at the 18-yard line. 3rd and 6. Wide outs, far side, near side. Slot man in motion, near side. That's Workman. He's wide open. Makes the catch at the 20. Spins away down near the 15-yard line. Tackled by Daniel Charles. A little extracurricular activity on that tackle. The ball is put at the 16-yard line. A 16-yard reception. 1st and 10 in positive territory at the Lunkers 16. Under 3 minutes for the 3rd quarter. Man in motion, slot to the far side. Javante pumps once. Now he is running and tried to force a pass that caromed off of Sessoms, incomplete. And I believe he had a running lane violation.
He's either running lane or an illegal forward pass. He was past the line of scrimmage right there by about
running
at least
lane
a yard.
Violation, offense, number 5, 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
A running lane violation against Duluth. It'll stay 1st down. But the Harbor Monsters will be back up. The line of scrimmage back in their own end.
And goes all the way back to the Harbor Monster 24-yard line. And it'll be 1st down and 20 to go. 25 to go. Now there goes Javante running to the near side. He is put into the wood on the near side at the 16-yard line by Jadarius Bird.
Well, it was a good decision right there by Javante. Got the penalty yardage back.
Yeah, he did.
The biggest thing, the clock will continue to roll, but Harbor Monsters will want to try and find the end zone to extend this lead.
Got the yardage back, so it's 2nd and 10 now from the 16-yard line. The snap back to Johnson. Runs up the middle. Pass complete, wide open. Sessoms, touchdown! Marcus Sessoms all alone makes the catch. And Sessoms comes through again.
You can see in the replay right here the threat of Javante running it, sucked the defense up, and Marcus Sessoms falls into the end zone like Beast Mode used to do back in the day.
Yep, in a assortment of wide receivers like Dan Williams, Jamal Couch. Sessoms has just made a name for himself. Harbor Monsters going for 2. In motion, circling around the near side, Dan Williams. Now here's Javante throwing, out of play. Threw high into the near corner of the end zone down to our left. Coverage on the play provided Lunkers will to get it in the hands of number 10, B-Mac, Brandon Mackey. So the throw now from Wortham. It bounces out of play, so that will not go to midfield. It bounced in the field of play.
The ball bounced inside the 10-yard line and went out of bounds. Therefore, we have a touchback. The ball will be placed at the 5-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 5. Big difference between the 25 and the 5.
Yeah, and that was an absolute dive. It landed at about the 9-yard line, corkscrewed out of bounds from there. So instead of it being at the 9, it's at the 5. So they honestly gained 4 yards for the Harbor Monsters defensively there.
And landing at the 9 meant it was a legal throw by 1 yard.
Yeah. Doesn't get much better than that.
1st and 10 at their own 5 for the Lunkers. Backs it an eye, and that, of course, is Mackey. There is Kolka over to Mackey. Mackey is corralled, eventually pushed into the wood, crossed the way by Shy Hill. Shy Hill stops him for a gain of maybe just a couple of yards. In fact, a gain of 1 yard.
You can see they learned from the previous drive defensively. As soon as Mackey had that ball, there's 1 to 2 Harbor Monsters into the vicinity to make the tackle.
2nd and 9 from the 6. As Kolka pass knocked down at the line and incomplete. Sends a man in motion, a slot receiver far side. Pump, throw down the far side, no chance. That one wound up hitting the front row of the balcony. In motion to the near side is Workman. Sets up as a wideout near side. Williams in motion as well. Now here is Javante rolling near side, throws, wide open Williams to their 20, to the 15, and out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Dan Williams with a nice catch.
Yeah, and once again, the presence of Javante, maybe rushing the football, but he had his safety blanket, Dan the Threat Williams, all by himself, and he knew he had him all the way.
A 25-yard reception. 1st and goal now from the 9-yard line. Handoff, here is the jet sweep. Not much. No gain probably on the jet sweep. That time to Williams. Haven't seen him in that formation or that play much this year.
No, maybe they're trying to catch the Lunkers off guard, because every time you see Jamal Couch go in motion, you intend that he's going to get that football in jet sweep, but that time Williams got the carry.
2nd and 10, or 2nd and goal from the 9. Here is Javante, throws behind, incomplete. He threw it behind Workman. Or was that the Couch? It was Couch.
And it was such a tight window. Javante had to throw it like a bullet pass right there, but just slightly behind Couch, and it just hit the turf, incomplete.
3rd down and goal. Of course, here everything is 4th down territory. Back to throw Javante Johnson. Throws it, swings it far side to McAllister. He made a defender fall down, and he leaps past the defender into the end zone. He leaped past Tom Butters and takes it into the end zone. A Mac attack by McAllister, Ladarius McAllister. Watch it again.
Oh, he started off blocking, leaks out, gets the pass. Makes one man missing, Carter, and he says, I'm going to go up top, and you're going to go down low, and I'm going to end up with 6.
Nope, he went over the top of Daniel Charles. I was wrong on that call, but it was Charles either way, like he was running the hurdles.
Phenomenal play and showing athleticism.
Low snap, picked up by Javante. Penalty marker is down. He's rolling to the near side. Throws high to the far corner, and it's knocked down incomplete. But let's see what the penalty marker is. Looks like it was in and out of the hands of Jadarius Bird.
Offside. Defense, number 23.
Oh!
Half the distance to the goal. Replay the try.
So a single point after will go to the 5-yard line. It'll be, I missed it from the start. They were from the 10. And so it's now a 2-point attempt.
The quarterback is allowed to run the ball inside the 5-yard line because we got there on a foul. The quarterback is legal to run the ball from the 5 on this play.
I love it
Yeah.
when we get information like that. Now Whitlock snaps it back to Javante. Swing pass far side to the goal line. 2 points. Marcus, guess who? Marcus Sessoms.
Yeah, you bet.
All right, Trey Wortham on the throw-off. Key gets it on the fly inside the 10 to the 15 and drives a couple of would-be tacklers down to about the 19 or 20-yard line where this drive will begin for the Lunkers. They'll put it at the 19, their own 19. First down, 10 yards to go. Still a lot of time remaining, 11:07 remaining in the fourth quarter. They're halfway through that fourth quarter down in Hot Springs. So from their own 19, first and 10, Kolka will have Mackey in the backfield off to his right. 2 wideouts near side. That's Rush in motion, circling to the far side. Back is Kolka. Pass is caught and hit immediately is Sharp. Vernon Sharp gets hit immediately after the catch, and it'll be out to the 23-yard line, a gain of 4. Second down and 6 from their own 23. Backs in an eye. That's the running back, Mackey, behind Kolka. Throws, leaping catch by Key. Started towards the middle. Then deked to the outside boards, near side boards. Finally tackled by Dante Mason. Leaping grab there by Devontae Key.
Yeah, great catch there by Key, then still trying to make a play, getting the yards after the catch, but Dante Mason shut that down quickly.
First and 10 from the 13 of the Monsters, a 15-yard reception. Swing pass far side, and getting stopped dead cold at the 12-yard line after the catch is Matt Rush. Among those getting on the tackle, there's the dynamic duo of the backfield, Sosa Maxwell and Dante Mason.
That's going to be 3 straight tackles for Mason now.
Second down and 8 from the Harbor Monsters' 11-yard line after the 2-yard gain. Key in motion, giving him 2 wideouts far side. A fumble on the snap. Ball is loose, and I think, yes, we do. The Harbor Monsters, Shy Hill has it. Fumble recovery, Shy Hill. The defense comes up again, taking advantage of a mistake by the Lunkers.
And just a relentless effort by Shy Hill to get after that football. Kolka tried hopping on the football. Shy Hill diving, getting dirty on the ground, and ends up with the ball. Back-to-back weeks with a fumble recovery for him.
Spoken like a coach, getting dirty on the ground. It's artificial surface, but it's the idea of the statement. 17-yard line of the Monsters, first and 10. Just over 9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And the clock has started, and the Monsters would like a nice long drive here. As Johnson, after the snap, throws downfield. It is incomplete, in and out of the hands of Jamal Couch. He had it for a second.
Yeah, it was just really good coverage there by Jadarius Bird with the PBU as work. I think he had it in his hands. knocked away. But the nice thing about the Arena League, the clock will continue to run until we are under 2 minutes on an incomplete pass.
PBU, not to be confused with PB&J. 2nd and 10 from the my favorite sandwich. Back to go is Javante. Rolls near side. Steps up. Throws. Caught at the 22. Here is McAllister to the 15, to the 10. Down to the 5, to the 4-yard line, where he's finally brought down on the play by Ja'Kalen Jackson, who is slow in getting up. And he has got a hitch in his giddy-up. He came up limping. Down to the 5-yard line. A 28-yard reception to McAllister. 1st and goal from the 5. 7.5 minutes remaining. We're halfway through the 4th quarter. You got 3 in the backfield. Back it goes. Hey, that's Sosa Maxwell. Maxwell got the pitch as a tailback. Got a loss on the play. Back to about the 10-yard line. They give him credit at the 9. A loss of 4. I had to double check and see. Yeah, that's a 0 out there.
Well, interesting play. We've seen that a lot back when Hassan Brockman was in the lineup, where they'd pitch it back and you'd maybe see him try and throw the ball there, but it seemed like a straight-ahead run, but nowhere to go.
Couch wide to the near side. Workman slot near side as Javante throws it to the far side. Caught inside the 5. Getting knocked off his feet down to the 1-yard line is Marcus Sessoms. This second half offensively has belonged to Marcus Sessoms. Down at the 1, an 8-yard gain for Sess. 3rd and goal from the 1.
And here comes the heavy formation. Michael Austin Field, Shai Hill coming into the game.
And off to Couch. He breaks 2 tackles and takes it in for the score. He broke 2 tackles. The last one at the 5-yard line was Jadarius Bird. And once he broke free, he was in.
Timeout on the field for an
He also took down
player.
Daniel Charles as well.
Yeah, and Harbor Monsters went quick. Half the Lunkers weren't even ready. They've been taking the play clock all the way down to about 1. And Jamal Couch showing off the sheer power right there on that run for the 6.
They have 3 wideouts, 2 to the near side. Rolling now, Javante Johnson. There's a loose helmet. Caught in the end zone for 2. Looked like it was Workman. Workman-like, in fact. And the throw, sending him to the near side, caught at the 5, ahead to the 10, around a tackler to the 15, and up to the 20, 21-yard line. Tackled on the play by Lovell Spruce. So it'll be 1st and 10 Lunkers. The ball is at their 21-yard line. 5 minutes, 19 seconds remaining. Wise Guys up 51-30. Now a 21-point lead. 3:43 remaining there.
Yeah, and the Wise Guys are well into the Iowa Woo territory here.
So from the 21 of the Lunkers, it's 1st down, 10 yards to go. Got 3 in the backfield. Rush now goes in motion around to the far side. Mackey's also in the backfield. Right now, the quarterback, Kulka, looking at his play card. Gets the snap over the middle, throws it into the turf. Looking for Butters in the general direction. Defended by Dante Mason, both of them exchanging pleasantries. Yeah. What's your Facebook handle? No, that's CB. Hey, I get every opportunity to show my age when I can. I remember the CB days, good buddy. Pass over the middle with is Key, makes the catch outside the 20, and is tackled down at about the 18-yard line.
It's been a heavy dose of Devontae Key all throughout the second half, but one guy we haven't called is that Matt Rush. He hasn't had a catch since his touchdown way back in the first quarter.
At the Monsters' 18-yard line, 3:59 remaining. Kolka swing pass to Mackey, shakes one tackle, and then dives down to the 15-yard line. Hard fought, 3 yards on the swing pass to Mackey.
Well, that's one thing that's going to be certain. Whatever Mackey has the ball, it's going to be hard fought.
It'll be 2nd down and 7. Ball's at the 19. It's going to be 2nd down, 8 yards to go from the 16-yard line. A pickup of 2. Throw nearly picked off on a diving effort by Dante Mason. He had a great second half defensively against these Lunkers last Saturday night. A penalty marker is down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 14. Half the distance to the goal, automatic, 1st down.
Shy Hill, a late hit.
Yeah, that was one where Hill's just got to hold up on it. Saw it happen right away, and head official Tyler Downs is all over that call.
It'll be 1st and goal from the Monsters' 8-yard line with 3:12 remaining. 61-26. Harbor Monsters lead. Oh, snap! Picked up on a fumble. And then a lateral back to Baron Mallory. Another lateral. That is Maxwell, who's finally taken down at the 19-yard line. The snap hit a man in motion. Right as the snap, it hit one of the Lunkers in motion. Now a penalty marker is down.
It looked like it was number 24, Daniel, you can see on the motion right here.
Yeah.
Not known for his offense.
It hit him straight on the snap.
And you can see the mayhem then of the laterals.
Picked up by Spruce.
Mallory had it for a little bit and tossed it back to Sosa.
All we need is that band to come back from halftime. We can recreate the Stanford, California game from years ago.
The result of the play is an interception. After the play was over, illegal blindside block. Duluth, number 2. Half the distance to the goal. 1st down, Duluth.
Penalty assessed against the Harbor Monsters, but it's also an interception. Give that football back to the Harbor Monsters.
1st and 10. Harbor Monsters, and the ball will be at their 9-yard line. But here's the other thing. 2 minutes, 53 seconds remaining.
Yeah, there's been 3 possessions for the Lunkers in this 4th quarter, trying to make anything happen. The surrender, fumble, and another fumble right there.
And the same thing was happening in Hot Springs, was a catch, a lateral, which is technically a backwards pass, but, you know. All right. Devontae. Here's Kevin Felder. Breaks one tackle. Spins away and is called down on the play. I believe at the 16-yard line. He picks up 7. KJ. It'll be 2nd down and 3 from the 16-yard line. We're getting the chicken dance. Is somebody getting married? All right, the snap back. There's 2nd and 3. A little forward shovel pass is complete to Sessoms. Sessoms is ruled down on the near boards by contact from David Charles.
This is the 2-minute
at the 23-yard line. 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go. Monster 10 from the Lunkers 23. Bad snap, but Javante juggles it, throws into the far corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Looks like pass interference on Brock Carter with contact on Kevin Felder. Or a hold.
And it was just a broken play. Javante was bobbling the snap from the start. And the Harbor Monsters going to catch a break as I don't think Felder
Pass
had a
interference.
chance.
Defense, number 5. It's a 10-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Pass interference against the Lunkers. Automatic first down.
Yeah, it was
They got the first down. Duluth.
looking like he was auditioning for the old Ed Sullivan show. A little bobble right there, a little calliope music. So now it's down at their 13-yard line, 10-yard penalty, and it's 1st and 10 at the Lunkers 13. 1:56 to go, fourth quarter. Snap back to Javante. Javante with time, getting some help from Whitlock. Javante just eating up some time and throws into the end zone. Touchdown! Guess who?
Marcus Sessum's right on cue. But he may have been in front of the line of scrimmage on that pass.
There is a penalty marker.
Illegal forward pass, offense, number 5. That's a 5-yard penalty, includes loss of down, second down.
This is where you really wish they had the magic yellow line on the telecast, which of course we don't.
I think Javante might have got a little dizzy and lost his spot of where the line of scrimmage was, spinning around in circles and circles.
I thought he was imitating Curly and the Three Stooges there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, Mo.
Well, the nice thing, though, for the Harbor Monsters with the penalty, the clock will continue to run.
1:43 when they signal to play. It'll be from the 18-yard line. It'll be second down and 15. Second down, 15 yards ago with 1:43 remaining. Whoa, he wasn't expecting the snap. Javante falls on it and loses yardage back to the 16-yard line. Craig Travis III is the one to make the tackle official back at their own 16. A loss of 16 yards. The snap came, and Javante was not looking.
Yeah, but they had to get the snap off. The play clock was pretty much at 0.
18-7.
Need about 30 yards for the first down to the 3-yard line.
Oh, yeah. Either way, it's third and near Cloquet. There is a long throw into the end zone, waiting for it, catching it, scoring the touchdown. Jamal Couch. Touchdown, Harbor Monsters, with 61 seconds to go. He was there. Come on, baby.
Yeah, he had him all the way. Said, screw it, Jamal's down there somewhere. He high-pointed that football, and they said head taps because that one was on your head, and you just got mossed.
Two-point try coming up. That's a 34-yard score. From the 10, Javante flushed out of the pocket, completes it to McAllister, to the 5, into the end zone for 2. The Mac attack. 101 remaining, and scored quite a few points. 101 remaining. The throw. Key chases it into the end zone, and they will take it as a touchback at the 5-yard line. Was there fan interference as well?
We had fan interference, therefore we have a touchback.
Okay.
The ball will be placed at the 5-yard line.
Either way, it's at the 5.
Yeah, that was a break, though, for the Lunkers because that ball was loose, and they were coming down for that football.
Yep. Wow. Well, Get your tickets at DuluthMonsters.com. And Jenner, the chains are mandatory next Saturday night.
Absolutely.
We've got our Harbor Monster change we're wearing up here for good luck. From the 5, 1st and 10 Lunkers. Back, and the swing pass to the far side goes to Mackey. Mackey, he's got plenty of room to go. He's still on his feet. 25 to the Harbor Monster 20, down to the 20 to the 17-yard line. And finally brought down, and Mackey is hurt. Brought down by Sosa. From the 19, it's 1st and 10. Pass, Key has it. He gets tackled immediately inside the 20-yard line. There on the pass, Sosa Maxwell on the tackle. And also over there was Quintavious Workman, playing both ways tonight. Down to 10 seconds, folks. 9, 8, 7. Throw out of play. It stops the clock with 5.2 seconds remaining.
As this is happening, the wise guys are taking a knee and
On the road. 5 seconds left. Tyler Kulka will get probably their last snap of the season. Throw to the end zone. Broken up.
it's Workman.
That was Quintavious Workman. Workman-like. The clock shows 3 zeros.
That is the end of the game.
It's over.
Fly away. It's the first time of today.